Welcome to another episode of Ship War, my review of the Lego Movie. The Lego Movie stars Chris Pratt, Elizabeth Banks, Morgan Freeman, Liam Neeson, Will Arquette, Will Ferrell, has small cameos by Channing Tatum, Jonah Hill, and Charlie Day, and a bunch of other people who I'm not going to name because the list will be endless. Now, the premise of this movie is about this one Lego figure who is very generic called Emmett, and he's mistaken to be like the Grand MasterBuilder by Elizabeth Banks' character called Wild Style or Lucy. And because of that, she recruits him to come with her on this adventure to stop this crazy person who wants to take the whole Lego universe that they live in and glue it all together as figures that basically don't have any movement, are just standalone figures. So they go on to this adventure and a lot of crazy things happen, and this ends up being a ridiculously fun, hilarious movie. Now, going into this movie, I didn't really have any high expectations. I was just expecting it to enjoy it. As a former Legos collector, as a child, I absolutely loved Lego. The only real complaint I have with this film is that I got the end result of this movie too soon into the film. There's one particular scene, but I'm like, oh great, I think I know where they're going with this story. And exactly what I thought is how it ended up being. I would have wanted to be surprised by the ending, and unfortunately I really wasn't, because I already speculated that was going to be how the movie was probably going to end, or that was going to be the big twist of the film. Also, this film kind of confirmed something that I always speculated about Warner Brothers when it comes to certain DC characters. They love Batman, because Batman, out of all the DC characters in the story, he plays the biggest role, and he's played by Will Arquette, and he's funny. I'm not going to knock Batman for being a big role in this movie, because he had some of the funniest lines in the movie and some of the funniest scenes. As a DC fan, to see them not really use Superman and Wonder Woman to barely speak, and then Green Lantern to be kind of made fun of in a way. He's played by Jonah Hill, and I know the overall general audience love Batman more than all the other DC characters, but as a DC fan, especially a Superman fan, especially someone who likes Wonder Woman as well, it was kind of disheartening how they really didn't use those characters as much as I was hoping they would use them. So that was disheartening, but it didn't take from the movie overall, or my enjoyment personally overall. I still enjoyed the movie. I just wish those characters were used more. So overall, I really enjoyed this movie. I would recommend this movie to everybody to go see. Even though you had no interest in seeing it, go see it. Especially if you grew up on Legos, you played with Legos, go see this film because you will really enjoy it. And I feel like you have to see this movie as soon as possible, because I feel like a lot of people are praising it at the moment and saying how great the movie is, which I think it is a really great movie. But I feel like if you go into this movie way too late and you hear too much chatter about it, you may go into the movie with really high expectations and may end up coming out of it disappointed due to the overall chatter about this movie being so great. So that is my review of the Lego Movie. Thank you for watching, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Hey guys, so the big news that released today is that Lex Luthor and Alfred got cast for Superman vs. Batman, or Batman vs. Superman, or Man of Steel 2, whichever name you prefer. And the actor that has been cast as Alfred is Jeremy Irons. Everybody seems to be fine with that casting. And then the casting for Lex Luthor, on the other hand, it's all over the place when it comes to reactions towards this casting. Now, the actor that was cast as Lex Luthor is Jesse Eisenberg, and it's been pretty torn online in people's opinions on it. There's those who are, yeah, let's just wait